Hello, hello, and welcome to BB on Blast. It's Lindsay and Gaz.
Wow, not even a special guest anymore. Just introduced right off.
And
go on. Pour yourself a glass of Deception Grove. We've got quite the show coming up for you.
What the hell is that? What the fuck is that?
Deception Grove.
What's that?
It's the wine they were drinking during the soap opera class.
That's a bit niche. Now, I don't know if you know, listeners, but Arissa Cox herself has been listening to this very podcast. These words coming out of our mouths, she has been enjoying.
She's endorsed them, no less.
And she said she likes the shade coming out of us. That sounds weird. But if you think we're going to tailor our opinions because Arissa Cox is listening, you better think twice. We're going to be just the same as usual. But no, that was good, wasn't it?
It was exciting.
That was really exciting.
I liked it.
It'd be even better if she actually retweeted.
She did tweet.
She chatted to us
in a response to your message, which had our link. So.
And she chatted to us for a bit, so...
Yeah, more than Emma Willis ever does.
Well,
talking shit about us most of the time on bots.
That I say about Emma Willis. I'm not surprised she don't chat to me. Yeah, anyway.
She won't tune in again.
Arissa, we think you do a fantastic job.
Wardrobe department needs to have a word there.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that later. But so, did you have something? Was it your Deception
Grove?
Grove,
yeah.
Jesus. So
you didn't know what it was.
So, from my podcast that I listened to last week, because you don't really keep up with the podcasts.
The others?
Yeah, not a real fan.
No, just my podcast.
On one I heard, it doesn't really matter now because it's about Dallas, but there was a whole thing Dallas did about having a fake house meeting, and he pretended like he had a card to read something out that Big Brother had said, and just made up something, and then everyone was like, "Oh, just shut the fuck up, Dallas." But apparently it was really entertaining, but they just never showed it. So that's the sort of things you're missing if you haven't got live feeds. Neither of us have watched any live feeds.
He wasn't even pretending they had a secret veto or anything.
No, he was just pretending that I can't remember
Big
what
Brother
now.
wanted him to go brush her teeth.
Yeah. So, and also I heard the final confirmation of how you pronounce Dimitris is...
Oh, really?
Dimitris.
From Dimitris himself.
Yeah, and it's what it said on his T-shirt. Dumb eat trees. That's how you say it.
Okay.
So let's never get that wrong ever again.
Dimitris.
So we're going from episode 6, which I'm guessing was the start of the week. Although
it's following from Dallas's eviction.
Yeah.
Although what? It's reverse week.
Oh God, we're going to get so confused then, Jesus. Let's not worry about that yet. So, what about this?
Have you got a quote from Gary? Because I have.
Yeah, Dallas was a big bag
of desperation. And it's being booted out of the spaceship. Mm-hmm. He's flying in space. And I think everyone's okay with it.
You sound like Jedward.
It's very close.
You got your impressions mixed up. They've gone back through space and time and got confused. I still think it's senseless for vets to be getting other vets out. It makes no sense to me.
But everyone was okay with it. Dallas is just too annoying.
I know, but this whole shitstorm this week, it makes no sense to me. So then, Cassandra said losing Dallas was bad for my game. Turns out that was right. And then not Dallas, fucking, who's that ape?
Dylan, right?
He was,
am I right?
Yeah. He was hugging Emily in the storeroom.
And he said, "You've got it, haven't you? You've got it, haven't you?"
No,
because I maybe haven't written the whole quote.
He said, "I keep looking at you to try and get my eyes full of you." Is that romantic or creepy?
Is grim. She doesn't seem to find it creepy though.
That was well creepy.
Actually, she did
him?
do an awkward laugh about it. I think she did find that a bit weird. Does she fancy him?
I don't know. How could anyone fancy him? He's actually disgusting.
Not sure. She was thinking she'd established herself as a player last week.
Yeah,
I guess she did.
She said it felt good to get a vet out.
Yeah, I don't think she could take the credit for that.
No, not at all.
Shut up,
not in the slightest. I've written here, I didn't even know Dre had a French accent until I heard her talking in the diary room. That was the first time I'd heard Dre speak this week. Although she has spoken quite a lot since. And then Neda was assembling her alliance. Oh, the Boar Six.
The Six or the Core Six, they can't quite decide.
It was a bit uninspired either way, isn't it? Lackluster. So yeah, we saw the end of the HOH competition, which they cut needlessly over last week.
And scene. That's what it was called. And scene. I
Was
got a bit confused about it. Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
think it's when you're doing a take at a movie and you go, and scene.
What? Gary was posing on the steps.
That was the best thing, yeah. There's something about being in a long rectangular box that makes me feel some type of way, and I have to just emote. That was my Gary highlight of the week.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Gary highlight
of the week.
Well, enjoy him while he lasts.
No, don't go, Gary.
And then Neda said she wanted to win HOH to show she can make big moves and still get votes at the end. I wish Neda would just pipe the fuck down.
Is she trying to build her resume? I'm sick of people saying that.
God, you're not on The Apprentice.
If
you are, it's resume.
Do you know...
Go on. I was slagging off Cassandra on Twitter saying she's bugging, basically, annoying person. And then someone was going to say, oh, but Neda did this, this and this and this. I was like, I'm not pro Neda just because I don't like Cassandra. It's not like one or the other. Exactly. No. I was like, fuck off. I don't like either. So go fuck yourself. Actually, I still did almost like Neda then, but still, it's not like divorced parents. You have to choose between one or the other. So I was like, shut up. Anyway.
Did you notice what William went out on during that task?
No.
It was a question about what this sign said near the bedroom door. And it was, did it say home sweet home? True or false? And he said no, and it was, no, did it say home is where the heart is? That was it, but it actually said home sweet home. And then I thought, is that a language, weakness?
No, probably not. I don't know what home sweet home is in French, but if you know. So at the end, it was Neda, Kevin, and Gary. That's quite a good final threesome in the competition.
Yeah, I was quite surprised. I thought Neda had a bit of strong gameplay because she had said in the diary room that she actually surveyed the house after that last task, the first task they did, that space drop thing where they hung off that edge, and she asked everyone how long they thought that task was because she thought it might come up. That's I would never think of shit like that.
No, me either.
And they all said about 40 minutes, so she had a good idea that it was about 40 minutes, and it was actually 49 minutes.
She is shrewd, that one.
She's shrewd.
It's so... What was that?
I don't know, it's meant to do with shrew.
She's a shrew. Do you know what, though? It is annoying watching those competitions when you know the outcome. It makes it so boring. Because we
knew that she'd won it already.
We already knew. It makes it so dull, and it goes on for ages, those competitions. I'm saying fuck the live feed. I'm not interested in it, because it just makes the episodes boring, in my opinion. And I find out what happens anyway.
By Instagram or whatever else.
Yeah, well, I listen to podcasts, so I find out anyway, so... I'm like with Ben Frau, whatever his name is. I'm like, fuck the life, bunch of crap. No, I like live.
I never thought he'd get a mention on the podcast.
No, I like live feed, but it just ruins the competition. So
Neda's the winner.
Oh yeah.
All she gives a fuck about is she gets to see a cat. I thought she'd had it written into a contract that they were going to put a cat in the basket.
I don't remember seeing a picture of a cat. Do you?
There was a picture of a cat. Yeah.
Don't talk about cats like that on my podcast.
You were probably busy taking a picture of your own cat when that cat picture came up.
I don't want no anti-cat sentiment on BB on Blast.
Yeah, but what about your family?
Oh, fuck them.
You'd be more interested in your cat picture, wouldn't you?
Depends which family members. And then what happened? Neda wanted Cass out for something she said in week 1.
What was it?
I've put Neda forget.
That's the title we can't use now.
No, don't worry. And she said Cassandra is dangerous. I don't know what she said, just something that they had to go after Neda at some point, which is actually a good point.
Trying to backdoor or something.
And then Gary said to Karen, distance yourself from Cassandra or you'll be guilty by association.
Yeah, she sends daggers at me.
Yeah, Karen said she's too bitchy for me. That's rich coming from Karen.
You missed that before they had that conversation when they were in the bedroom together, and they had this whole Cassandra's throwing daggers at me conversation where they had to kind of mask. They were talking about Cass.
Oh,
remember? As a kind of the walk-in thing.
Yeah, I love that.
And before that, Cass was trying to get Gary to make her some pasta.
Oh yeah.
And Gary was lying there in his blue dress, and he was like, "I just want to eat my avocado."
Oh, and shit.
What has he got?
Just relax.
So we're now resuming normal service because we've dealt with this shrew. No, actually, it was a mouse that was brought in by the cat.
That was alive. And me going, relax.
She was not relaxed.
That was quite stressful.
I was quite chilled with the whole situation.
My heart is thumping, but that's good. It's like a cheap thrill. Oh, fuck's sake!
He's pining to go out and get it.
Cat is ruining the podcast. Now you said Gary changed the subject by talking about avocado.
No, he didn't. That's not how he changed the subject. That's before they started to talk about her.
Oh, okay. Because I got Gary pretended they were talking about Mark when...
Yeah, that whole scramble. Was it scramble? Was the word?
Yeah. And I thought, as if they're still talking about Mark now. No one can even remember Mark's name. Ridiculous.
Because this week it wasn't a scramble.
Yeah.
I think it was scramble.
And then Cassandra's like, oh, her spidey senses are tingling. And then Cassandra was asking Ica, is Nedda going to put her up? But she was saying she thought Nedda wanted all vets in jury.
Ica was like, I don't know. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. And was doing anything to avoid looking at cats in the face. Eyelashes, hair, lips, teeth. I don't know what else.
Ica is quite shifty, isn't she? I still don't get this Ica and Gary getting Cassandra out doing the sheep vote, because as soon as Cassandra goes, Ica and Gary are the next two targets as far as I'm concerned.
That's what I'm worried about.
They really are.
Once Gary's out, it's going to be a struggle to watch this show.
It'd be crap. So then, Nedda got a HOH room.
Oh, did you not do the overheard conversation? I thought you would. You like these bits of overheardness before something happened.
Oh no, I didn't do this.
This one was Dimitri's, and he said, "You leave at night, you sleep on the boat, you wake up the next morning in a new place. It's a huge cruise ship." And I was like, I'm interested in this conversation. And then Nedda comes out the fucking diary room, wherever she comes from, going, "Who wants to see?"
See, that's
my HOH room. Yeah, it was the HOH room.
That's the sort of live feed I want. People's random talking about their lives.
Yeah, cruise ship.
Yeah,
Dimitri's time at sea.
Yeah, not game talk. Hair gelled little twerp. So then Nedda got a picture of her cat.
Yeah, what she wants to see is that fucking cat.
No, she enjoyed seeing her table from the brick also.
Oh, she did like a table. That's true. Did you notice what the bottle of the week was?
No.
Spiced rum.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and I've also got a gift of the week. Cat headband.
Oh, what was it, like little ears?
Yeah, little cat. Okay. It's like what's the face off of Last Big Brother?
Oh yeah, like a wire one.
That Asian girl. I've forgotten her name.
Oh, Evelyn,
yeah.
And then did you notice Nedda's sister on that video message looked like Sabrina from Big Brother Canada 1? What? Did you? No, Big Brother Canada 2.
I noticed she had a bit of a funny accent there.
Yeah, she was weird. But then after seeing Nedda without her makeup on in the DR, I'm like, hold on.
Nedda took a huge shot of that pure rum, I noticed.
Oh, fair
that
play.
shot glass was the biggest shot glass I've ever seen.
Oh, that's good.
Pure rum. She's like a fucking pirate.
It's good to have a little drop of rum.
And things.
So then Gary was schmoozing all around the house. He was schmoozing to Dylan.
Do you mind if I mow?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then what did he do? Just went,
Did you notice Dylan's tattoo?
No.
He's got a tattoo of the 100 emoji. You know, the 100, like 100% with the lines underneath.
Why?
Or someone's drawn it on him in lipstick.
Of all the emojis, why would you have that one?
I'd have a prehistoric emoji.
Would you?
Or a BB can emoji available on the app.
Yeah.
They're not emojis.
No, they're crap.
We can't even get it in the UK anyway, so double crap.
Double crap. Then we had Dylan dancing.
Yeah.
What?
Do you prefer Dylan dancing or Cindy dancing?
Come on. No one
Neither.
prefers Dylan dancing.
That was awful. And then I think Kevy Wevy asked him, "Are you dancing to It Ain't Easy Being Big Deezy?"
What?
Is that actually a song, or is that just Dylan's catchphrase?
Dallas
is, that's it. You know,
it's lucky all the D names are gone now. It's confusing.
Douchebag.
So then,
apart from Dimitri's, who's my number one.
Your other one.
My number one.
Oh, I was going to say. So then, I can't remember any of this that I've got notes about here.
I know what the next scene is.
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to go have an Oreo?
Where are you going?
Let's go have an Oreo.
What's going on?
Let's just talk about it over an Oreo, yeah?
Why are you doing this?
I should have opened these earlier.
This is not good podcasting.
This is the prop on the podcast.
This is like my mum on a podcast.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to vote me out though?
Stop doing that. Oh my god. Stop doing that. Why are you doing this? I can't even tell in my notes why you're doing this.
I can't remember the thing. Look, Jackie went and had an Oreo.
Oh yeah.
In the pantry. And all you could fucking hear was crunching on Oreo.
Okay. Alright, well, don't do that to the podcast.
I bought a whole pack of Oreos for that.
But we don't even like them, so why did you do that?
I really don't like them.
Why did you do that?
And they're trying to get you to dunk it in milk.
Ew, gross. Revolting. No. Gross.
Yeah. I thought that was
Oh yeah, I know that's the thing. They're always eating
terrible
something.
product placement. What's the noisiest product we can find? Oreos.
Yeah, that.
There might be crumbs all over the sofa now.
Don't worry about it. Mice, crumbs, it's fine. So then, I can't remember any of this.
It was boring. It was
The
just
core
Jackie
six
and
was formed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Jackie. Jackie's just boring. She's like, she looks nice when she got makeup on. When she's not got makeup on, she looks ugly. That's all I've got to say about her. Not ugly, but just boring. And
Plain,
then
innit?
when she puts makeup on, she's like, I'm like, whoa, I want to marry her. It's weird. It's weird when girls put makeup on and they look like a completely different person, isn't it?
AKA like Nedda.
It's quite unsettling. Yeah, that's quite unsettling for a guy, I think, if you're going to bed with her and then you wake up the next day.
Yeah, it would be. You'd probably jump like a cat with a cucumber behind it, like.
Cucumber behind it.
So they got excited because that was the first time they'd been together as a six, because Dimitri came up to the HOH, wasn't it?
Core six. And they said they wanted to go after Gary because all he does is contouring.
I like his contouring.
Surely that's a good thing then. That's not that threatening.
They are nervous about him though. They are twitchy about him.
Then Ica said that Gary said, Nedda is not your friend, boo.
Boo. Yeah, that is something Gary would say.
And I thought, Ica, shut up. Why is she?
Ica doesn't know she's coming or going.
God, she's all over the place.
I like her though.
I do too. She's a good character.
She said right now they're planning to build an army. They want Dre, Jackie, Gary. They want me because they think we're the ones at the very bottom to rise up and pick you guys off.
Rise up. It doesn't sound like a great army. I fancy my chances against them. I wouldn't send them off to fight ISIS. Then Nedda said she wants to keep Emily and Dylan as a target, and they're like a low rent John and Nedda.
Oh yeah, low brand, no name version. Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. There is no John and Nedda, because John cheated on you, so shut up.
She also was telling Emily that she loves her, and it was the fakest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've got
Fake
right
as
off
fuck,
Nedda.
that. She's getting right on my wick.
She's got HOH-itis, which is not HOH. She's just got past the jury-itis, which is even worse than HOH-itis. She's just gone mad with power. I'm
Yeah.
surprised she's not walking around the house with a fucking great crown on her head. Instead, she's forcing everyone to wear her
Cat ears.
black and stained bloody
yeah.
hoodies like she's fucking Kanye West or something.
I'm confused about those hoodies because they're like massive as well. Like Dylan can wear them. I thought maybe Dylan bought them in, but
They must look big on Nedda because she's tiny.
yeah, because she was wearing it with those boots the other day, just a jumper. She's just trying to look like a Kardashian because I've seen it on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that boots and like hoodie look or whatever.
Okay. I don't like all these knee-high boots that are going on in the Big Brother house. Have you noticed that?
Only Nedda or
No.
Gary?
Few others. Yeah, probably. Who wears knee-high boots? Ugh. Apart from Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Oh my
It's
God.
about 20 odd years ago.
Earlier,
Oh, no.
Gaz said to me, I've just
no.
got to say this because I was saying about it. Sorry, I just got to say this. I was just saying about my friend who I met on the Courtney Love message board, and Gaz honestly said to me, "Who's Courtney
No, I
Love?"
said she a singer.
That's worse. And then I was like, "Yeah."
Name me one Courtney Love song.
I could name you.
Not you. Any of you people. Go on.
And then,
So you can't.
can you tweet that to me and Gaz, light up VM and BB_Cfan? And then I said, "Oh yeah, she's married to Kurt Cobain," and he went, "Who?"
No, I didn't. I said, he's that one off that band.
Oh yeah, he said, "Oh, that band with the baby in the video."
Yeah,
and
Baby in the Water.
failed to know who Nirvana were. And then I said, "Look, I'll show you a picture of Courtney Love." And then he said he doesn't even know what Kurt Cobain looks like. Like, he's only 6 years younger than me. What the fuck is going on?
And then later on, they were playing guitar music on Big Brother Canada. And I told you it was Nirvana.
They've got a bit that sounds a bit like Eminem on there as well, like a little bit. It sounds,
It's when people are getting sneaky. Ding, ding, ding.
It's not like that. It's like leisure. So it's like ding, ding, ding.
Oh, really?
Ding, ding. Anyway,
I thought it was when they sort of pan towards the door and they're speaking behind it. Ding, 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 ding.
Anyway, if you're a younger listener and you don't know who Kurt Cobain or Courtney Love is, just switch this fucking podcast off now and go and read a book. I don't know what sort of book. It's a colouring book.
Probably better off searching for them on Spotify, but no, right. Next.
Anyway, yeah, what's next? Sorry, had to put you on blast there.
This is where Neda was trying to make out that vets versus newbies is boring. Which was really sidling up to Dylan and Emily. We're still on that bit.
I haven't even got that bit. The next bit I've got is Karen.
I wrote Emily and Bruno, but it wasn't. It was Emily and Dylan.
I've got Karen said she had dripping candlewax cellulite.
Yeah, I think Cass was calling her a MILF.
Oh yeah, and she went, "Don't call me that."
Is Karen a MILF?
Don't ask me. Or you. And she said there's nothing that ages...
Retweet for yes, favourite for no.
She said there's nothing that ages worse than a woman's ego. I agree with that, actually.
But what is up with Karen's legs?
They looked fine to me.
She's always got like one trouser leg up and one trouser leg down. Now, if you know what's happened to Karen's leg, send us an email at, I don't know what the address is.
It's bbonblastpod@gmail.com. No one emails though. You know, other podcasts are getting feedback. We don't get fuck all.
We had loads of good feedback this week.
Yeah, no, we have.
From the Queen of Big Brother herself, not Emma Willis.
Fuck you all.
That's the
and then I've written food fight task. What is this task?
Oh, it's the BB can high.
Oh, it's the
have-not competition.
So you have to beware the mystery meat below. Now, Gaz, I know you're a fan of mystery meat.
That's good advice for life. Beware of that mystery meat, especially in a pool.
Ew. What was the mystery meat?
Well, we never did find out, did we? It didn't actually look that bad.
I can't remember what it looked like.
Just like bits of chopped up pork belly.
Ew, that's a waste of food. There's people starving in Africa.
I've not seen such a waste in a Big Brother task since that bread task in Celebrity Big Brother last year.
There's people starving and shut up. Bread only costs 10p. Mystery meat probably less than that. You can't even feed a dog with it.
It looked good quality meat.
I quite actually like that task. It was quite funny throwing the stuff at them, wasn't it?
Gary said he had to whip his blue balls at people.
I didn't write that down.
And also, at the start of the task, he was acting more like Mask as like a sort of high school bully. Like pushing people out the way, like, get up my way.
It was like the cool kids and then the geeks, wasn't it?
I love Gary so much. He's so diverse as a character.
He is, actually. And then, have you ever seen Takeshi's Castle? It was like that, wasn't it?
Because they were wearing like fat suits as well, weren't they?
It was proper funny. Cassandra was quite funny on it.
Actually, that task made me lol. I was sat there watching it laughing, and I was watching her work on my lunch break.
It was really
when
good.
William fell backwards into the pool, that was really funny. There's like a moment where they realise that they're floating.
Yeah, they're just like pirouetting sort of thing.
Pointless having the mystery meat at all, though, because you're just floating on top of it.
It was fun, though.
There was a bit where Neda was kind of reading out the rules of it, because Neda has to do everything these days. Obviously, she had to pick the cool kids and decide who was going to play to not be.
The fucking show.
She might as well be. Watch out, Arissa.
Yeah.
And then she was talking about how you had to like avoid falling into the mystery meat, and Cindy's like, "Yay!" and nobody else reacted. And she's like, "Oh no, we're not excited."
Cindy likes a bit of mystery meat on Jordan Parr. Then
what, have they been a thing?
Yeah, they were a thing. That was the whole thing.
Oh, during the house. Oh, and then she backdoored him. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh,
lapse in memory.
God, listen, what does Gaz know? We could write that down on the back of a photo. Sorry, I'm only joking. Right, what else happened? Because I'm confused about my next bits of notes. I've got Dre to Ica, you have a good shape.
Oh, you've jumped ahead there.
Okay.
So during that task, they like interspliced it with some DR talk, and then Dylan was saying how he didn't want Emily to be a have-not, but he didn't really talk about like, you know, because she's going to suffer or whatever. He said it's because he didn't want to have to sleep in the have-not room. He wants him. He wants to be in the room with her, like, in the bedroom.
Those two are like the worst.
He's a freak
showman.
in the bed.
Those two are like the worst showmen. It's like boring, no chemistry, boring personalities, crap housemates.
Last bit on that. I got have-nots were Bruno Dimitri's, William, and Cassandra. Cassandra was for the second week.
Don't care.
Next. This is when the good shape bit.
Yeah.
This is when Dre was quite funny.
Yeah.
She like mounted Ica and did that kind of like hands up gun thing, like writhing around on top of her.
Right.
She's like, I think that Ica's the one.
Okay.
Because she was trying to get it out of Dimitri.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if he fancies her.
Dimitri's. Has it got to be with an S on the end?
With an S,
That's not natural, though.
I know, it's weird. But Ica does like Dimitri as well, don't she? As we
Yeah.
found out later when they had their little
interview
date.
thing.
Yeah.
Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, for a friend. Yeah, we've all been there. Finally we saw some French talk.
The first time it's been subtitled. They've actually included it, I think, because of we mentioned it on the podcast.
Yeah,
and Arissa obviously had a word with production.
With Ted. So what were they saying? I've not written it down.
I can't remember, it's probably shit. I didn't write it down either.
I like William now.
Oh yeah, and then it had William in the DR talking about Dre. Was this when Dre said, William is my French connection?
Yes.
And they now become the French connection. And then how much does William trust Dre? Do you remember?
150%?
150%.
I hadn't even written that down.
Yeah, you're right.
I just remembered it.
It was. Yes.
Ding.
And that conversation ended, and the subtitles had said that Dre said, I'm going to the toilet to pee.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, the word for pee sounded like pss.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's the French word for pee. It's like pss.
Amazing.
Unless she made a noise, and that's what Big Brother translated it as. I don't know.
I put here, I feel sorry for Cassandra being under the cosh, but she's so cocky. I need sympathy for her again. It's true. Like, every time I start to feel sorry for her, then I'm just like, then she's like, oh, but bitches, it's game on. It's just like, oh, shut
Yeah, but
up.
that's just game talk because she's trying to still make a show. But actually, I have felt sorry for her because I do feel like she's been completely like shunned by every single person in that house.
I hate the way they do that on International Big Brother. Just like stop
They literally aren't talking to her.
It's really bad.
And like, you know, at the end of the day, they are human beings that have to live together. Yeah, my fucking glass is empty. She's finally clocked it.
Keep talking
Been
then.
about 5 minutes sat here with an empty glass. Get the old Deception Grove back out. It's been chilling on ice. No, I was feeling sorry for Cass, and then she had that moment where she was like doing a little monologue in the Have Not room, and Bruno walked in and was like, "Oh, sorry, you like, sorry, you like doing the scene."
What are you doing? That was funny.
No, but like, yeah, she's been a bit of a douche, but like, you can still be nice to her. Like, it's game, isn't it? You have to be that way, and that is her game. It's not like she's done anything different to what you would have expected her to do.
She hasn't done anything that bad, really.
No.
But you like Cassandra anyway, don't you? More than I do, anyway.
Yeah, but I felt more sorry for her this week, and I felt it was quite sad to see her game like fall apart around her.
I think it is
It's
a
like
lot.
Colleen Nolan's family died around her.
Oh my God. I know another one's dying
I
now.
know, she's got cancer.
Oh, Frank Carson's dressing room.
Should have listened to whose mum is it again?
What?
The mum. The mum that was put in this last series of Celebrity Big Brother.
Who's that?
Callum's mum.
Oh God.
Should have listened to Angie
Oh
Bess.
yeah, true. Oh God. Anyway. Oh God, I don't know what's happening.
Gary was giving everyone advice. Is this where we are?
I've not got that, but
He said that he wants... Yeah, he was giving Cassandra advice, actually. Mm-hmm. And he said that he wants everyone to be on their best game because when he wins, he wants to, like, win against the best. Mm-hmm. So he's happy to, like, train everyone.
Oh, okay.
He might actually fall on his own sword next week.
Wow, yeah, that's a dumb thing to do. I've got... Cassandra wants Karen and Jackie to go up, and she wanted to talk to Neda, but then Jackie walked in.
Neda would not spend a single moment with Cass.
Yeah.
Which I get it, but it's, like, so obvious.
And then Neda said to Jackie, Cassandra has final twos with everyone in the house. And when you're making alliances with everyone, you're making them with no one. Profound.
No, I felt the theme tune of this week's episode should have been Where's Your Head at by Basement Jaxx, because all anyone said was Where's your head at? Where's your head at? I don't know where their head's at. And I don't know where your head's at. Where is your head at?
Up Neda's arse, normally.
Yeah, right up.
And then Cassandra kept coming in going, have you got 5 minutes?
No.
Then I've got that Ica said Cassandra has dug a hole so deep, all that's left to do is kick the dirt
right
over
on top
her.
of her.
Ouch! That's quite good though. I like that as an image.
That was good. Actually, Ica gives good DR.
She does. Well, Ica's just a good character in
She
general.
also isn't too false in the DR. I feel like it's really genuinely what she wants to say. She's not trying to narrate a thing.
She's got a good turn of phrase. She's got good
She's quite
expressions.
natural in there.
Yeah. So then the shortlisting took place.
They always shortlist the 2 people that they actually are going to nominate first. It really annoys me.
Do they?
Every week.
I didn't know that.
The first 2 options are always the ones they're going to pick.
Oh, mix it up, Canada.
You're not going to see it this week, though, because it's reverse week.
Good.
Showbiz.
So on the shortlist was Cassandra, Gary, Jackie and Dylan.
Yeah, but they actually marked them Cass, Jackie, Dylan, Gary.
What else?
Just saying, the 2 that they picked. Who was it again? Who was it? Neda.
Cassandra and
Neda. It feels like Neda's been HOH for fucking ever.
It does actually. It's just fucking... she's like fucking Darth Vader or something at this point. So then it was Cassandra and Jackie on the block. What's the point of putting Jackie on the block?
I don't know, but I liked her lip lick.
What?
When her name was read out, she had a little lip lick, like a little nervous dog.
What Jackie did.
Yeah.
And then Cassandra did the heart hands.
And it went apart.
Yeah, and broke it.
Probably had a sound effect as well.
And then she said, "You want to put Cassandra up on the block? It's game on, bitch. You want to refer to yourself in the third person in the diary room? Not for long." So that was it for episode 6. Then was episode 7.
POV, day 14.
The intro guy said, "When things get tongue in chic," which I liked because it made me think of eek or chic. Because he was talking about the fashion show
task.
Yeah, but that was quite good.
Yeah.
And then they showed just after the nominations, and Cassandra said to Neda, "I didn't even have to call you a dumb bitch to get nominated." Yeah. That was good. Do you remember that from last year?
Who did she call a dumb bitch?
Whoever was HOH, and then they nominated her. And Neda's face, she just looked like completely
She was so
disgusted.
unimpressed. Yeah.
That was basically Cassandra calling her a dumb bitch, wasn't
she
it?
is. Is she? I don't know.
Well, no, but she's a cow.
Funny thing is, do you know what? This is like going back. I've been meaning to mention it. I saw a clip like from the first episode when Cass walked in. Ica was like looking over the house from that balcony bit in front of the door, and she was like, "Hi, Ica," and Ica just totally blanked her.
Oh,
which was interesting now to see. Like Ica's been showing some sympathy towards Cass actually in the last week.
Yeah,
Since they seem to go in with a bit of beef, maybe.
This like they're all like, "Oh, Neda's this master manipulator," or whatever. Neda, Kevin, and Ica and Cindy all had an alliance before they even went into that house, and Bruno. Which
Cass could never have penetrated, basically.
And Cass was like with Dallas, you can't argue against an alliance that's been arranged on fucking Twitter weeks before. It's not fair.
Nobody knew who was going in.
Bullshit.
Purposely picked housemates that don't communicate on the outside world.
Bollocks. And that does not make you a good game player in the house because you've got strong links outside the house. It shouldn't work that way. I know it has to in a way because you've got friends outside the house, but it doesn't make you a great game player in the house if you come in with that, because it's an unfair advantage to come in with that, isn't it?
But you could say that like everyone has seen the way Cass's game worked last time, and it would be hard for anyone to actually trust her, regardless.
But I don't remember what she did that was that skullduggery last time.
All the fake crying and stuff.
Skullduggerous. Yeah, to the Pax brothers or whatever. Who gives a fuck? Whatevs. And then...
She wouldn't have been anything without Tim, to be fair,
I know.
She? It's funny, because Tim's not even from that game, but he was like a sort of chief wind-up merchant in his year anyway.
Also, Tim, fuck you, because I went on Instagram earlier and I follow you, and you spoilerised Big Brother Canada for me because I hadn't seen it yet. I'd done so well avoiding spoilers, so... Oh, Big Brother. Fuck off, Tim. Although, congratulations on your new gay relationship.
Yeah.
He looks
with
nice.
That boyfriend who looks hot in some pictures,
nice.
but really minging in others.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that, but yeah.
One extreme to the other.
It's true, he looks different.
Yeah, it's like Jackie with makeup and without, isn't it?
Yeah. I hate that I just have one face and not like...
Oh, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, shit. Anyway, so then Cassandra said to Dre and Ica, "Do you guys want to come and console me?" If you have to ask that, it's not a good sign, is it?
They're all a bit like, no, okay.
Oh, this it was funny. Jackie was like getting like the sad piano music.
Hang on, one thing I've noted about that.
What?
When Cassandra wanted Iker and Dre to console her, Dre said she needed to pee. For the second time in like 2 episodes, Dre needed to pee. But they also need to pee when they don't want to do something.
Maybe Dre's got cystitis.
Who got the piano music?
Jackie. So she was in the bedroom and it was like the sad piano music. And
I'm sick of Jackie. No, it was Emily got it last time. I'm sick of the piano music, full stop.
Yeah, the newbie shouldn't.
Stop telling me how I'm supposed to feel through the medium of music.
And then Gary said, I'm going to come and give you a hug as soon as I get my shorts on.
This was brilliant. I forgot about this.
Then it's like, I'm still putting them on. She just sat there moping.
Didn't it sort of switch to that like comedy music when he was
like,
trying to put his shorts on? Gary is gold.
Yeah.
Don't let him go anywhere.
He is. I thought he wasn't going to be good this season. And
he's been better.
He's been just as good. Yeah, definitely. And then Cassandra said about Nedda, she was the season 2 Persian, and I came in and stole her thunder. What is a Persian?
Someone from Persia.
But Persia doesn't exist anymore, does it? Oh god, geography time. Careful.
Is it called something else now?
I think so.
Is it Israel?
Oh, it could be. I've got this panicked look in my eye.
Segue. Speaking of which, I looked at the Big Brother Israel website this week, which is now on as well, current series.
Okay.
And it also has a space theme.
Does it?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So I thought maybe we could like switch some housemates up.
Oh yeah.
But they're just approaching their final, so probably not going to happen.
What language do they speak there?
Persian.
Do they?
I don't know.
I've got a friend who lives in Israel.
Israeli? No, I don't know. No, Hebrew. Is it Hebrew? Oh, shit.
If you're listening in Israel, please don't stop listening.
I think it's Hebrew because I think Google asked me to translate it from Hebrew.
Hebrew even
And do you know what they translated their housemate as? Tenants. Big
Brother. That's good. I like that.
Big Brother's their landlord.
Tenants.
Like, Big Brother, our hot water's stopped working.
Oh, I love that. That's brilliant.
They also had this task, right? Where they sent a little
Israel one.
on Israel, Big Brother, where they sent a little alien into the house.
Oh, sweet.
And he was a bit like a freeze task.
Yeah.
He would like read their mind, sort of thing. He'd like put his hand to their head.
Serious?
It would freak me the fuck out.
Was it like a little guy? Was it like a little midget?
It was like a little guy, a dwarf or something, or a child. And he had like blinking eyes and stuff. He was green.
Oh my god!
And he would like say stuff from people, maybe from messages from their home and stuff, but they weren't allowed to react. Maybe it was tweets. I don't know. But he was freaky. If it was me, I would have shat my pants because of my.
Did you watch a video of that?
I watched a video of it. Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that. That sounds good.
We'll look at that later.
Hopefully they'll incorporate that into our Big Brother this year because they do share around ideas, don't they?
That's true.
Yeah, that sounds.
Their house was nice. It was good.
Was it? Oh,
better than Big Brother Canada space theme.
Interesting. I wonder what culturally they're like, if they're like argumentative or if they're all polite or whatever. That's what I like about seeing the different Big Brothers. How people are like. Remember the African one? They're all just shouting at each other.
Really?
Yeah. It was like all absolutely mental.
There was quite a lot of roaring, like a lot of high volume speaking erupted after that alien had like unfroze them. But they're not by the rules of the task. They're not allowed to like move and speak because it will hurt him, the alien. It would damage him because of his like mind powers.
Like, oh.
Anyway,
do you remember that Jeremy Beadle when like an spaceship landed in someone's garden?
Yeah, and they thought it was real.
It looked so shit. You remember that? And
I remember that. I was a child.
Jesus Christ.
Terrified me.
What is going on? Your cultural references have screwed.
Watch out. Beatles about.
You better watch out.
We're losing our Canadian audience. Quick.
It's good. No, do you know what I learned? Like when I did my writing degree.
Yeah.
You can use whatever cultural references you use in your writing. Never be afraid to use whatever's personal to you because people can always relate to it because they just associate it with something that applies to them. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if you're passionate about something, say I'm writing about Morrissey in my book, even if you don't know who Morrissey is, you can relate to whoever you feel passionate about.
Okay.
So you should never dumb down your cultural references for other people because they need to speed up to get with it, basically. Like we do with Canada and all their fucking twisters and shit.
Or what's that chips and gravy thing that they eat?
I don't know.
Poutine.
It's interesting. That sounds like punani.
Poutin or something. It's just chips and gravy.
But either way, you're learning, aren't you? You're learning by other people's weird things that they're into. So
yeah, we're educating you here.
Yeah. So what happened next?
This was what Oh, Cass feeling the thunder, the 6 or the core 6 I've got written here. I don't know when that was mentioned again. Right. Ica having no opinion on Neda's nominations, whereas Neda's like, what the fuck?
I know. Neda's like, what do you think, Ica? Ica's like, I don't think anything. I've put not likely. As if Ica's never not thought anything.
She has an opinion on everything.
And then she's like, it's your HOH and your decision. But she looked really pissed off when she said it. And I just thought, shut up, Ica. You could actually still go up at this point. Why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Yeah, and she was very much saying it's your decision. Like, I'm sure Ned has been speaking to Ica the whole way.
Yeah, I know, it was weird.
It was weird. Why has she suddenly gone like that?
I know, and Ned looked really angry. Because Ica actually does like Cassandra on a personal level, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
But in the game, she's not good for her. Now, I've got a question here. Do you like an eye sound effect on Big Brother?
A what sound effect?
An eye sound effect.
What the fuck is an eye sound effect?
Eye sound effects have been...
Can you do it for me?
Yeah. Shing, shing. It's like you roll your eyes and it goes shing. It's like dagger noise, like knives being pulled out of the drawer. Shing. Every time they do an eye movement, they put a little eye sound effect. Yeah. Wow. I love it. It adds to the drama.
I haven't even noticed that. I'll look out for that now. Wow. Bloody hell. So is that what was happening during this conversation?
Yeah, there were so many when Ica was like, no, when Neda was like rolling her eyes at Ica, was like, shing.
Neda's always rolling her eyes. And then Ica said, oh, we weren't consulted. You just decided what you wanted from day one and we just had to go along with it.
Well, probably true.
Then I've put Kevin looks whiter than me. And then Neda went running to Kevin and she said, it's to the point that I would backdoor Ica.
Yeah, but then she said in the DR that she's always got Ica's back. But I think that was later when she cooled down.
That's the exact same thing that I'd written there.
It was contradictory, wasn't it?
Yeah, no matter what, I've got her back.
Yeah.
And then Jackie and Cassandra had a boring argument because I don't care what Jackie does. Jackie said, you told Neda to put me up. And then Cassandra went in a room and went, oh yeah, I did do that.
I can't remember where, but Bruno obviously came into the equation at some point between here and there. And I realised something. Do you know what Bruno looks like? No. And look out for this next time you see him, listeners. He looks like a young David Guest.
Is that pre or post surgery?
Well, probably post. I haven't seen David Guest pre. Oh.
Hey, have some respect.
David's dead.
I hate Bruno. He's so pointless. And I even hate Kevin now.
He seriously looks like David Guest.
Oh, it's going to be so boring if Cassandra goes out and Gary goes out and
no,
Ica
don't.
goes out.
Can't.
Oh, it's going to be so
even think about it.
lame. We'll just do podcast fortnightly after that.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Just do one at the end.
Yeah, wrap up.
Anyway, it's reverse week, so anything could happen.
True. They've got to throw a fix in soon, especially if all the big players are going out. They'll do something, won't they? People
were speculating that this backwards thing was just to save Cassandra, but it's too late, isn't it?
Yeah. Too late, man.
Too late.
So other than then... Veto picks. So William, Ica and Emily were picked.
Kevin.
And the host was Kevin.
Heavy Wevy. Now, was Kevy Wevy wearing a pearl necklace? Not for the first time.
Kevin seemed to take to that camp hosting role a little bit too...
Yeah, it was BB Fashion Week.
I put it was borderline offensive, but then he's bisexual, so is that okay? I thought if it was the straight guy being so camp, it would seem like he was taking the mick, Because Kevin is open, he can get away with it, right? I don't know. I'll throw that over to you. Did you? I
don't think it was offensive. I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay, that's good.
He was playing Kevina, the most fabulous person in the galaxy, is what he called himself.
Okay, cool.
Now, here's a question for you: Who do you like better, Zoe Wilberg or Kevina? For transgender alter egos. Egos.
You've got to go with Zoe, haven't you?
Yeah, Zoe.
You got to. Original.
More rounded character.
more subtle. I've written Dylan Orange Hoodie. Don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's like he's got jumped out of jail or something. And then, so the veto was actually quite fun. It was runway to veto.
We got to see Canada's next top fashion looks. What is the best accessory you can wear to the beach?
What is it?
A smile, apparently, according to Gary.
I actually liked this task. It was good. It was kind of like, not spot the difference, but it was memory, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a memory one.
I would be shit at that. Especially, I thought
Me
you
too.
just had to look at one person and
You had
remember.
to remember
You had to
all of them?
remember all of them. I was like, fuck, I would be fucked. I thought Cindy's body looked good.
Well, she is a beauty queen.
I know, but I always
Not
think
really,
I always
though.
think she looks mumsy. And Dre's body,
She was
like,
sexy with an S. Somebody said that. I think somebody said that.
Dre's body was pretty impressive.
Dre's a hottie.
Ica said she is serving bar deep. I put even Karen didn't look bad. You know, she's hobbling on that one leg of hers.
Did she have one leg up and one leg down?
I've not even noticed that, but I'm going to start looking out for it. Emily said she fancies Bruno. I think that was just a joke, though, right?
I hope so. Mind you, she likes Dylan, so who knows? Anything can happen.
Emily, get yourself down to the opticians, mate. So, William did very well during this task, didn't he? He beat Neda in the first round. She's like, I'm going to smash this because I'm a fashion stylist. It's like, oh.
Yeah, she got her own fashion line, which was plug-in.
Oh, she never mentions it.
What was your favourite bit? Because I liked the retro line.
Oh, yeah!
It had this girl.
Yeah, it was so good.
The squirrel costume was in
But
it.
it made me sad. It made me sad.
Why? Do you remember the good old times?
Yeah, it made me think of all the old Big Brother calendars I watched.
I didn't remember Gary dressing as a bumblebee, but that was clearly for him.
Yeah, that was when, because then they had to pick the balls off of the
put them in their boots.
Yeah, and that was one where Emmett cheated. One of the many tasks that Emmett cheated on. But yeah, it made me think of old memories. It made me sad.
They were the best of times. They were the worst of times. When that bee outfit came out, wasn't that the one where... Oh no, it was the silver one with the balls on it from last year.
Yeah.
Where Cass goes to Ica and Neda because they were all out on the bench. That's the outfit that I want. And they both just completely blanked it.
Did they?
Yeah.
The fuck them people.
So rude.
Yeah, I did like seeing those old... I thought that was a nice touch, actually, doing the old outfit. It's like the electric shock seats, isn't it? And the nightwear, the power of Ica. I've got... Oh, yeah, and she went, bye, peasants, to them.
I could...
Yeah. And I read on Twitter, because I had a quick look on Twitter, because I was up to date, and someone said to Ica... I can't remember it now. They said, what's lower than a peasant? And I don't think it was her that said it, but someone else said Dylan. I think it was William said it.
Wow, I like William a lot more now.
It's good.
Who said Ica Rumba? Dimitri?
Yeah, but do you know what? He said booty and bombshell.
What about Dre? Dre and her
Oh
VT.
yeah,
so
she's the booty.
Beauty and brains.
But when he said I caramba, afterwards he laughed and looked embarrassed, and I thought they'd made him say that.
I think it's scripted.
Yeah, he looked embarrassed after he said it. Because who the fuck would say I caramba apart from
I caramba?
Is it Bart Simpson? Or
It's out The Simpsons, isn't it? In fact, isn't that
Is
character
it the
that says
Ninja Turtles?
no? It's out The Simpsons. I think they watch like some sort of Mexican soap opera or something in The Simpsons, and the guy that says it, he's like he dresses as a bee. He's dressed as a bee usually.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I know. Fuck, we're going deep. So then, William's like, I want to win to show them that I am a power player and all this. Is like, William.
I like your French accent.
It's good, wasn't it?
Sort of Samus Lumiere.
It's like, William, don't show people that you're actually good. Show them that you're shit. Do you know what I mean? He's got it all wrong. Yeah,
and then Cass tried to play up to that, like kind of use that desire to prove himself in the game, right? To save her as the veto. Yeah,
so William won the veto. And then Neda was like, oh, you're not going to use it, are you? And he was like, don't worry. And then he went in the diary room.
He was mad at her, wasn't he?
I loved it. I loved it. He was like, oh God, I'm going to struggle with the French accent.
Go on.
He was like, I've started to think about it now. I'm fucked. I can't do it. Can you do it?
Let me see the quote.
It's here.
He said, I'm so pissed at how she's talking to me. Neda, I want it, not you. Oh, I'm not a little boy. I'm here to do big moves and not be your puppet.
Not bad.
Try the grey stuff. It's delicious.
We'll work on the French accent. And then William was going to Cassandra. People think that I'm a kid and that I'm nice. That you're nice.
How old is William?
Awful. I don't know. But I've started to quite fancy him.
Have you?
Yeah.
And you're like a skinny guy,
I
that's
like
why.
a skinny little rat. How old is he? I don't know. About 12.
It's just a bit where he was like...
That's when they're in the have-not room and Cassandra was trying to
They were
manipulate him.
her fakest tears that I've ever seen, and he totally lapped them
But
up.
I still did quite admire her for it.
She tried it.
Yeah.
She was giving it a good old go.
And then, this is what Cassandra said. She said, I want either you or Dre to win this game to William. And I thought, that is Tim Dormer talking to her, saying, I really, really want like a newbie to win this game. Like, I'm just here to coach you. And the way
she has learned something.
Yeah, the way she said it, I just thought, that is Tim speaking. And she said it. It was just like, I could just...
On her shoulder like a little hologram Jedi.
Yeah, yeah. It was such bullshit, but it was good. But, so this was when she was sitting in the have-not room on her own before Bruno came. And she said, I'm sitting here in my cave with my slop. And I think she said, #Cassandra struggle.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. That was quite good.
And then Bruno came in and caught her. And then...
Why have I written my friend, ...
Ica and Dimitri. She said, I'm going to interview...
Oh, yeah, my friend likes this.
I'm going to interview you like you're going to date my friend. And in the diary room, he said, come on, we both know it's not her friend. It's actually her. I like that. So she said, what's your favourite book? And I don't mean comics or stripper books.
He doesn't read books, he said, didn't he?
What are stripper books?
I don't know.
Discuss.
Stripping for dummies.
I like that. And then she admitted her middle name was Marie.
Which weren't that funny.
I know, no, but she was embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And what else did he say? Something about like he worked in a strip club or something.
And she says something like, the friend likes someone that can cook.
Oh, yeah. And what did he say? He can't cook...
Can't cook for shit? No, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. I actually didn't write anything apart from my friend.
I didn't write that either. And then Ica went, well, I'll tell her about you. I'm not sure she'd be interested.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so good. And then Gary was in the kitchen with Karen. This was funny,
I've got this too.
Go on.
You said that he drank a bag of 2% milk. Is that what you've got? That's not what you've got, is it?
Yeah, no, he was cooking chips. And yeah, you're right. Karen was moaning about the mess, going, you people, to being a typical mum.
Oh, your generation, you millennials.
Being fucking Vinnie Jones in the kitchen. And then, she went, oh, you drank that 2% milk. And then they started mirroring it.
Oh, they did the mooing thing. But Karen was meowing.
Was she?
It sounded like a cat. Karen's moo was crap.
She was saying Gary's meal was crap.
His was better than hers. She was like, me. Oh, shit. Why have I got Karen, money or kids? What do you like better, money or your kids?
Your note's a bit crap. It's lucky I'm here.
Oh, fuck off.
She said, money doesn't make you happy. And I've written, go home then. And then she
wants a brick voucher.
She was boo-hooing about her kids. She said, oh, I've put Karen's real estate agent tales. She said she was working all the hours God sent, but she wasn't seeing her kids. And they were like,
yeah.
Mummy,
We've forgotten what your face looks like.
When are we going to see you again? And, and then...
I don't know about you, but I prefer money to my kids.
My first word wasn't mummy, it was money. Someone said that The Apprentice was. That was good though.
And this is when Gary started to realise he was a target.
He wasn't the
if
target.
William used the veto on Cass, that he could potentially go up.
Him or Dre. William was worried that Dre was going to go up if he used it. Do you think William was ever really going to use it? He wasn't, was he?
It had me on the edge of my
Did
seat.
You?
Yeah. I found that episode so tense.
Why?
Because I was worried about Gary. I love Gary Glitter too much.
Yeah.
Not that one. And then, Gary was like, William said, do you think that you will go up? And he was like, 100% or 99.
Yeah.
No, that was actually Dre. Gary tells William he thinks Dre will go up over him.
Yeah.
100% or 99%.
But then when Cassandra was campaigning to William and Dre, she said, I'll always be a target in front of you to William and Dre.
Which is true.
But I thought, no.
No?
Because not if William uses the veto on Cass and then Dre gets put up.
Well,
then Cassandra's not a target. She's safe and Dre goes.
That's true. But she meant in the future, no?
Yeah, but there is no future if Dre gets put up this week. Do you know
Unless
what I mean?
you're Nedda. William said, everyone at home wants me to use it. Does he mean his family or the viewers?
I think he means Cassandra fans.
I thought he'd seen a tennis ball come over.
Cassandra stands, as they say on Twitter. Have you seen that? Have you not seen that?
What?
That's something they say on Twitter, like stans. If you're like a big fan of someone, like Stan, you know, like the Eminem song, because Stan is like Eminem's biggest fan, isn't he?
Oh, the one that writing a letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you call, if you're a super fan of someone, they call you like Cassandra Stan or a Neda Stan. I'm teaching you about the way the youth are talking.
Eminem from Canada?
No,
Is that what they're still going on about him?
Detroit.
Why are they making that? That is so in the past, the Stan thing. How is
I
that a thing now?
It's all over Twitter.
I thought it'd be like Cassandra's betches or something, you know?
If you search BB Cam 5 for Stan, it's all over Twitter.
That's weird.
I know, I'm telling you. I see it all the time and it just rubs me up the wrong way, even though I like Eminem and I like Stan. Classic pop song.
But like Cassandra's got nothing to do with either of them. Do you know what I mean?
No, it's not just, they don't just use it for Cassandra, they use it
Could
for
be anyone.
any super fan.
That's a bit unoriginal, isn't it?
So you're like BB Super Stan.
No, but like, you know,
if you want to troll Gaz, just register that username.
Like Lady Gaga's got her little monsters. Like that's, you know, you could come up with something for each individual, not just like apply one size fits all Stan.
Yeah.
Lame.
So what would ours be called? The Blast something? Because we used to have the Bilesters. That was just a made up thing. But now what? The Blah.
Well, that's not Stan.
No, Blast.
Blast.
Don't work, does it?
Blasters. Blastoids.
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 Anyway, what happened next?
If you want a t-shirt that says Blastoid on it, let me know. Send me a DM.
I've got Karen said I would like to backdoor Gary to Neda. Karen?
Karen?
Is that right? Have I written that down wrong?
Really?
I don't think Karen could have said that. I think I must have meant Jackie.
It could have happened.
I've written fuck you after it.
Well, that probably was then. I got a void in the notes. I didn't write that down.
Never mind.
But I got William having raging about something.
Yeah. William was trying to talk to Gary, and Gary's like, "You're right there." And William's like, "No." Gary's like, "Here, come and sit here." And then he's like, "No, I can still see the door." And then Gary's like, "Come on, I'll take you in this other room." And just as they got up and started walking, Cassandra came out and was like, "William, I need to speak to you." And she just like dragged him off. It's like shit.
But they said they needed the toilet.
Yeah.
But she collared Gary
she
in
was
the
like,
corner.
"Are you walking away from me?"
And he's like, "Cassandra, I need to pee."
Yeah. More people needing to pee.
Everyone needs to pee.
But then Cassandra collared William and she said, "You need to think on your own." I thought, that's the opposite of what you want.
Yeah.
And then...
Why was William raging in the DR? Because everyone's trying to tell him what to do. He said, I want to take my veto and slap them in the face.
Oh, yeah.
And just evict them like that.
If you're French and you're listening, I do apologise. It's no worse than the Irish accents I've done in previous years.
And then he had a strop on the bed, which reminded me when like Nikki Graham was turning into a troll outside. That
was good.
There's all legs in the air.
Then what?
This is when Arissa told us that there was going to be a wrinkle in time.
Really?
And backwards week was coming, and we'd play the week entirely in reverse.
No, you've missed out the veto ceremony.
No, she did tease it before the veto ceremony.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
So Jackie said, "Don't let others overpower your own thoughts." That's a dig at Cassandra. And then Cassandra said to William, because they're trying to get him to use the veto.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't have regrets 6 months from now.
That was good.
Show the house you're not a floater." Yeah, strong words over it.
I thought they were actually going to work on him.
Yeah.
I was still on the edge of my seat at this point.
It was a good speech. And then at the end she went, "Don't worry, Canada. Queen Cass is down but not out. I'll always reign supreme." Ding! There's another
She did her own ding. She did her own ding.
Yeah, so I knew she was fucked from that moment onwards, basically.
Can we...
Which brings us on to tonight's eviction. Now, I don't know if you noticed what Arissa was wearing. I think in the theme of Backwards Week, someone had reversed backwards over her dress, possibly with a tractor. Or either that or an owl had flown into her dress like it was a car windscreen, because there was feathers there and there was mud and tyre tracks. What was going on there? Can you explain?
I thought the muddy bit could have been snake print, but I wasn't quite sure. There were like maybe some feathers on the shoulders.
Right.
And
Arissa, if you're listening, can you help us out here? Because it might be just that fashion hasn't reached the UK yet. It might be coming soon, like, you know, to a cinema near you, but...
I think we could have got a clearer picture if we were watching it at MK, what was it? That file?
MKV.
Yeah, I think we struggled with the AVI. We struggled with the definition.
Don't tell Arissa Cox we're watching it on an AVI. We're supposed to be watching it on Global or whatever the fuck.
And if you'd like to get global access, go to global.ca or something.
And if you want to drive that car that, more of which.
Yeah, and if you'd like to download some crap emojis.
Crap emojis.
Do you know what? If you're going to do BB can emojis, at least do the prehistoric ones, right? From the task.
Oh, yeah.
I want those emojis.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So what was the little bit, you know, they have the little funny bit at the start, a little thing that someone says. It was something about Dimitri licking someone's armpit. I just said, did you brush your teeth
after you licked that girl's armpit?
They're still trying to get product placement even into the little funny bit at the start of the credits.
What girl, though?
Have you ever licked someone's armpit?
Yeah.
Do you like guys with hairy armpits or shaved armpits?
Oh, like JJ from BB10.
This is a serious question. Some guys shave their armpits.
I trim my armpit hair,
Trimming
but I
is
shave
fine.
You never shave.
You never been with a guy who shaves their armpits?
No.
It's disgusting.
Most of the guys that I go with don't have armpit hair, though.
Oh,
by nature.
What, little boys?
Fuck off! Shit. No, I mean...
I know.
They're Asian and they don't have much. No, we said too much. Reverse it. Backwards week. No, I didn't say that.
I hate guys who shave all their bits. It's disgusting. Guys should be hairy. Men should be men. That's my opinion.
What, all over?
No, naturally, if they're hairy, they should be hairy. Obviously,
what about trimmage?
Trimming is fine, but not shaving. That's like girly to shave, don't you think?
Well, we're coming at this from different sides of the fence.
True. Anyway, armpit licking. Yeah, been there, done that.
Who is this guy whose armpit he was licking?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. I
like
need names. Who is this bitch?
I think it's like some story from back home.
Would you like Dimitri to lick your armpits?
No.
I would.
Would you?
Mine, not yours. Yeah.
Is he your hot crush in the house?
Yes.
Oh, I think...
Hard yes. Emily.
Kevin Webby was mine, but I've gone off him now. You've gone off him,
haven't you?
Who else is there?
Gary?
No. I can't have sex with Gary. He's got
You
boobs.
like William now.
Oh, yeah, William's mine.
He's not going to go there with you, is he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. It's rubbish.
Although he did think that he was being turned because someone was so hot in the fashion show.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Ica?
Probably. It's always Ica.
Because she's sizzling. Sizzling.
Like Drago for a week.
That's piddling.
So then Cassandra's being ignored. And then Dre was getting all annoyed, going, I'm tired of being fake in this house.
Oh, yeah, I legit have to smile always.
Yeah, doing fake smiles takes a toll on me. And she said she doesn't like Jackie. Dre wanted to save Cassandra, but...
Yeah, she couldn't get the numbers up.
No, they weren't going for it.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think it's good to engage in a bit of light socialising every now and then.
I'd like a bit of heavy socialising here and there. Light socialising. I like to light socialise by playing pool with clubs.
You take your club, whether you're stripes or skins. I didn't know they're called skins.
And then I think that's
colours,
that's like a Canadian thing. It's like
we call it like colours and stripes, don't we?
Don't we say spots or stripes?
Spots or stripes, yeah. Probably, yeah.
But then William was on about the pool cue and he said this big stick thing.
You don't know the language.
That's like
him.
This is like I thought this is offensive to gay people pretending they don't know what a pool cue is. And then. Oh yeah, in the background they were playing Three Blind Mice.
Yeah, they were. I was like, what is this song? It's some sort of nursery rhyme.
So we've got the fake Eminem music, we've got the fake Nirvana music, and now we've got nursery rhymes. Canada, just pay for some royalties already.
It's only global though, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, shush, Arissa's listening.
Look, is a brick not giving you enough money to buy some fucking good music?
Look, it will be sponsored by the brick, we don't care.
I actually do like the soundtrack of Big Brother Canada though, do you? Like all the music, like the sort of like background music you get, I'd like to have it on Spotify.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. You could go about your life like adding drama or sorrow via piano music.
On BBUS, which I know you don't like, they have really good sound effects as well.
It's
like
more dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah, like at the end they have like a little snake rattling noise sometime when it's like, and someone just looks at someone and then you hear like the snake rattle.
That's like the eyes they've got, the
it's
dagger
like
noise
that.
in BB Can.
It's like that, but it's better.
Well, I'm not doing it very well.
So then Ica and Cassandra were talking, and
I caramba.
Ica go. Oh yeah, I didn't even get that it was Ica.
Rumba.
I didn't even get that.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm
lost on you.
I am slow sometimes. So then Ica goes to Cassandra, look, you don't have the voters to stay.
And Ica's like, winks at her like...
Ding! And then Ica's like,
seriously.
no, really, you don't have the voters to stay. And Cass was like, what?
You mean actually, like, you're not joking?
That was funny. And then Ica's like, well, it's fine because you can go back home. You've got your pool, you've got your pool table, you've got your wine cellar,
your library,
you've got your hot tub, and then
your helicopter pad.
There was no library. And then Cassandra went,
your maze.
And then Cassandra went, well, I'm just saying that to people in the house that I want to go home for that reason, Dumbo. And then Ica's like, oh, you're the Dumbo because you're on the block. And then Ica went to walk off and Cassandra's like, give me a hug.
She wouldn't.
No.
Cold.
Did you notice Ica's side boob during that situation?
No, how was it on a scale of Sally Axel
Ica...
to Laura Harris?
Ica actually, oh my God. Ica actually has good side boob.
She does. She's got good everything.
You have to have the right size boobs to have side boob.
Ica is the one. Go on.
If your boobs are too big, you got
fall out.
You got saggy side boobs. It's not a good look.
Like dripping candlewax. Karen's legs.
So then Cassandra was campaigning to Karen. She said, "I respect my elderly."
Hold up.
Hold up.
When did Dre tell Ica?
Yeah.
Ica said, "I'm a legend" at one point. Have we got to that yet?
No.
Am I skipping ahead?
Yeah. You just not took notes.
I'm a bit lazy on the old notes tonight. Go on.
You are. Yeah, Cassandra said to Karen, "I respect my elderly," and then Karen was giving her the finger for some reason.
Yeah, which they blurred that.
Yeah.
They're very sensitive about the finger on BB Can.
And then, oh God, the car. It was the car shit.
Oh my God, I skipped out that whole bit because it was so dull.
So the shutters come up and they're all like,
wow!
Yeah, you're like...
It's the car that you've seen when you walked in.
Yeah,
what's so fucking exciting about that?
Is it Jedward? Is it an alien in the back garden?
I thought there was like an assault course or something. Maybe like some mystery meat.
No, like... And then it's like, okay, you're showing us the car again. I get it. And then they have to, like, read clues about the fucking car.
No.
Oh, and if you survive till day 53 in the house, you get to drive the car with someone or something.
A very special...
Who's that going to be? Some fucking Canadian no-mark that we don't know who they are.
Oh, I bet it's Christina Aguilera promoting Oreo at the same time.
Is she Canadian?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Who's the most famous Canadian you know?
Justin Bieber.
I was going to say that.
Or
so, baby, you should fuck yourself, whoever it is.
Celine Dion.
Everything's fine.
So you know who she is, but you don't know.
I also know Celine Dion is. I am gay.
True.
Out.
Oh yeah, here's Dre and Ica were talking about saving Cass. Yeah, someone said, "Bitch, I am a legend." Was that Ica?
Ica said that.
Okay.
Straight out of Nicky Graham's quote book.
And then Dre said, "We're all following like little sheeps."
Sheeps. Yeah, she did.
And then Dre said, "We need to keep Cassandra around because she's a bigger target." And Ica said, "No, she's a detriment." And then Gary, Cassandra and William were sitting around and they said they don't feel welcome going up to speak to Nedda in her HOH
No
room.
shit.
And they don't like how Nedda is acting. I'm not surprised, like a little tin pot tyrant that she is.
And Gary said, "Isn't she mean?" And I thought, yeah, she is mean, actually. She's a horrible old cow.
And then William got up and he went, "I need to do a movement." And I thought, what sort of movement? And you explained.
It was a bowel movement.
It was a bowel movement. That's a polite way of putting it, though, isn't it?
I think it's a direct translation from the French, maybe.
It's different from wanting a pee, isn't it? Which we're getting tired of hearing about. So what's if that's for pee, what's movement? And then Gary said they're going to come after me next week. True. Then we saw Ica talking to Jackie, and Ica was getting pissed off with the amount of times Jackie said the word like. And she said she's riding. Go on.
She is riding my last nerve.
I like that.
That was not a very good
I've not
voice.
heard that before.
And then we had something which completely overthrew what I was talking about in my BB Can Odysseys last week.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one thing that we never hear in BB Can, and that's the voice of Big Brother.
Oh, really?
Because BB... Well, I don't know. Actually, I might have jumped ahead. Have you got anything before that bit?
Oh, Cassandra said we have the votes. No, you don't. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so BB calls them all down from the HOH room or something. Where were they? To the living room. And they were like, shit, what's going on? And gave them a right bollocking for, like, disrespecting Big Brother's rules, wasn't it?
But just before that, they were talking, just before Big Brother
what was the conversation that got cut off?
Dimitri said...
It's always Dimitri.
He said, I fell asleep driving once and hit the ditch. A bit unfortunate that he was saying that as that happened. Yeah, so Big Brother got out the rule book.
Yeah, and somebody had told BB to F off, and we were like, nobody ever tells Big Brother to fuck off in BB Can. But why didn't you show it to us, BB?
Yeah, so Big Brother put them all on slot and said, oh, you've been very rude and disrespectful to Big Brother. Well, if that had happened in BB UK, that's what we'd be seeing on the highlight show, or at least a flashback showing what had happened.
And all the hot water turned off,
I'd much rather see that than just see them moaning and eating slop. Why is slop green now? It used to look like porridge, now it's like...
It's got kale in it or something.
Ugh, that wouldn't work for me. And then Gary was having a slops drop, but it was hardly...
It wasn't compared to last time. But he did sort of like have a few tears and said like, his life is gourmet.
I don't have the same taste buds as you people.
He prefers an avocado.
But he says his life's gourmet, but what about that sort of fuzzy felt hat that he's wearing in the dark?
That was the worst outfit I've ever seen on Big Brother.
That was worse than Emily's bucket hat that she was wearing, although it's quite similar, wasn't it?
Who wore it better?
We should have a Who Wore It Better section, actually. That's good. I've written Cassandra Slop Gloat. Don't know what that means.
Me neither. Oh yeah, she was dancing around.
Oh yeah.
And she was happy that everyone else is in the same boat as her.
That
She's
was
been
it.
on slot for 2 weeks now, and I
That
think
was
she's
it.
within the rights to be going
bitches.
on that. Now I've written here, I am sick of Nedda.
Yeah, she said, I'm so comforted to have my alliance. What, that you sorted out before you went in the house?
Are you sick of Nedda now, Canada? Now you've boosted her into the future, you fools.
You've given her too much power, and now she's become unbearable, just like all dictators.
Yeah, what you can do now?
Get John Pardy in dressed as a baby.
Why was he dressed as a baby?
No. And Cassandra said she was waiting for Nedda to come off her high horse. Good luck with that. And then Jackie said Cassandra said that Ica is in Nedda's ears. True. And then Ica said, you're a liar and a bitch to Cassandra. Do you remember that?
Ica called Cassandra a liar and a bitch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she was, like, sat up in the bed, do you remember? And Cassandra was trying to talk to her. It was because
Jackie had told her
Jackie
what
was
she'd
just
said.
telling her, Jackie's boring. God. It's criminal to get rid of these good characters and be stuck with these...
Isn't it?
Dylan and Emily and Jackie. Karen, fair enough, but these others...
Yeah, I like Karen.
And Dre and William, they're both quiet, but I feel like they're
having their good moments,
offer.
though. They are, like, entertaining us.
But Emily, Jackie and Dylan just... they're the dregs. Big Brother's dregs. So then Gary just goes to Ica. We're keeping Jackie. Ica's like, nah. So then this was when they did their speeches. This is like the eviction time, basically. And Cassandra said, I love each and every one of you. No, I don't.
Yeah, she did actually say no, I don't.
And we've put Nedda nasty. What did Nedda do at that point?
Just
she
being
just
a like all-round bitch, like,
looking like she's sucking a lemon. It's like, Nedda, you've got what you fucking want. Cassandra's going home. You know that I don't like Cassandra myself, but you know the fans really, really like Cassandra, and you're ruining the show a bit by getting rid of her. Not for me, because I don't like her. But a lot of people do like Cassandra, don't they?
So yeah, I think so, from what I hear.
Nedda's making bad TV, essentially, by getting rid of Cassandra, and she's sat there looking like she's sucking a lemon. You should be happy. You should be jumping for joy if you want Cassandra to go. Sour-faced bitch. trying to flog your old hoodies.
Fight like a girl.
Yeah. So we didn't even bother writing down the votes because we knew it was going to be a sheep's vote. And
not a single person. I was disappointed that not a single person couldn't, like, not go with the house. Even Karen. I mean, I like Karen, but she fucking hates Jackie. Why would she not just vote for Jackie?
You think
just out of principle.
You think there'd be at least one hinky vote, wouldn't you?
A hinky vote was a new terminology for me.
God, listeners.
Shut up.
Have you never listened to Big Brother Bile before? Oh, you don't listen to the US ones?
Oh, no, I don't actually know.
No,
I'm not watching it.
I know you listen to no one. Yeah, hinky vote is when you do a vote for the person you know is going home, and then you blame it on someone else and go, "I didn't do it, you did it."
No one's ever done that in Big Brother Canada.
No, and then it causes proper like drama and confusion. It's really good actually. So you think someone could at least do that? And then when William voted, like the door looked like it was falling off when he tried to leave the room.
Yeah, he wrecked like the silver thing behind the chair.
The spaceship.
Yeah.
Careful. Jesus, you don't want to create a hole in the side of the spaceship.
It gets sucked right out.
So Cass was voted out 12-1 or whatever it is.
Obviously, it was always going to be the way.
Yeah, because that fucking bitch Nedo controlled the whole thing.
Why couldn't they just work together? Two Persian princesses.
Yeah.
They keep calling Cass the Persian princess, and I thought that was Neda's nickname.
Oh, there you go. That's why they can't work together, trying to each other's toe. Oh, yeah, and then Neda was like, oh, hold on, we're not coming to that because it's in the goodbye speech. Hold on. So when Cassandra went, she only hugged her own alliance. Did you notice? And she said, stay classy, bye bitches. And then she said, hope you guys still love me. About the...
Oh, yeah, to Canada.
Yeah.
She was a bit like, oh, fuck, I've messed this up going back in, wasn't she? I think she was a bit twitching about that.
But I think people who like her will still like her. Who said you had an alliance with the pots and pans to Cassandra? In their goodbye message.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't know who said that. I didn't get that.
When Neda did her goodbye message, first we had to rewind it to work out if that was
She looked
Neda.
rough as shit.
Jesus Christ, put your eyeliner back on, girl.
She looked like Nicola McLean when she pulled out of the bed at night.
I thought that Neda had been wearing quite a lot of makeup, like almost dynasty levels of makeup, which was a bit OTT, but having seen her without makeup...
Put it back on.
Keep piling on the stuff. So Neda said, I support strong women who empower each other.
She hasn't done it for Cass. Sorry.
No, I agree. Not women who call other women dumb bitches. Fuck off. No, you don't support strong women who empower each other. Otherwise, you would have stuck together and got out all the boys in the house.
Yeah.
There, that's what you'd have done if you supported strong women.
Bullshit.
Also, you stole John Pardy off of his girlfriend in... Hold on, this is what that person said to me on Twitter this week.
What?
But it's kind of true. Because when I said Cassandra off, they're like, oh, but Neda did this, this and this. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't like Neda either. But still...
What to do with John Pardy in the girlfriend situation?
Yeah, but I'm just saying... Neda's
Talk about
saying...
raking up the same old shit.
I know, and I know I'm doing it, but it's as a result of her saying I support strong women. Well, you stole someone else's boyfriend, so whatever. Anyway, backwards week.
I've just put bend in time and space.
So am I. So Arissa,
basically, backwards week means we're doing Big Brother properly, and we're having like a UK style game, isn't it?
Partly.
Yeah.
So they were all sat in Neda's room. I'm just calling it Neda's room. Arissa come on the screen. She's like, Neda, come down.
Yeah, basically, they're like, where can we put them, which is as far away as possible from the bridge.
Yeah.
So they've got to like clomp down all the fucking stairs in the dark.
So true. This really fucking fucked me off. I mean, I was like, we're not going to see the end of this. We didn't see the fucking start of it. We saw one person on it.
It's a joke.
And when Arissa was like, oh, Neda, blah, 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 this is how it works. And then it's like, oh, Dre, this is how it works. Like, are you seriously going to show that for every single fucking person? Give me a break.
But that is good in a way. Because the people, as they come down individually, are not going to know. So they don't get a chance to confer. So there is logic in that. Now I think about it.
Oh, yeah, so hopefully they wouldn't let Neda
because otherwise
go...
she could have just told the whole room,
so
we're doing this week.
So they wouldn't let Neda go back up afterwards.
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
They better not.
They must leave her in the living room or something.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So Arissa said there's been a wrinkle in time. Neda did a good shocked face again. And then, I don't know about you, but if I was in the house, I had to nominate two people, My inclination wouldn't be to put the only 2 black people in the house on the block together, because that might make you look like a little bit of a cunty racist.
Yeah, Neda did nominate Dre and Gary.
2 of the nicest, funnest, friendliest people in the house. Yeah, they gotta go.
But they're not giving her any signals at all, so I do get it.
Signals?
Yeah, like... Maybe Jackie's Jackie's kissing her ass right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan and Emily, they've also been. Gary and... Weren't you? No, Dre's always with Ica, isn't she?
Mm.
And Gary's not with anyone.
No.
And I haven't actually seen Gary and Ica... I'm not watching live feed, but I've barely seen them actually talk to one another.
Gary and Ica.
Not Ica, sorry, Neda.
Oh, no.
They completely steer clear of one another, actually.
And they're quite different kinds of people as well, aren't they? Because she's a stuck-up, miserable cow, and he's fun and charismatic. I've gone really off Neda. I'll probably like her again next week, though, because I do like
I don't think you will.
I don't know, because I do like her.
Done.
Oh, done?
Yes, she's done.
Sure. I do like her sometimes.
Now we've got to put up with her.
But do you remember, even at the start, I said she was really boring on her season.
Yeah, you did.
And now she's being boring, but she's also kicking out like interesting characters.
She's ruining the show as well.
She is being a bit like Derek Levasseur on BBUS, who he was like a really boring guy, and he just controlled the whole house, got rid of everyone, and then won. But he was really boring, and he just made it really crap to watch. Series. So I think it's like that sort of thing that's going on. So then Dre got called in, and we didn't even get to see. You think they could let us get to see 2 nominations? It says pay credit card.
Oh, what's that?
My notification came with saying pay credit card. I've already paid it, so
Yeah, now that's what we got to see, and I don't know who's been nominated, but you are in a position to.
I do know, but before we say that, doesn't that fuck you off that they just don't tell us? Do you think it's acceptable to have that show on Thursday night? Mm-hmm. And we don't even get to see who's nominated until Monday. That's Thursday, Friday, long. Saturday, Sunday. That's too long.
Yeah, and also, like, if you watch live feed, you're going to be spoilerised anyway.
Instantly.
Like, yeah. You can't, that's just so far, right? Thursday to Monday.
And then by the time you watch on Monday, if you have been spoilerised, it makes it boring to watch. And if you've not, you'll be so pissed off that you don't even care anymore who's up. So either way, you've lost people.
So what's the solution? To have a daily show? But
you're like, oh, it's like a cliffhanger. It'll get people coming.
Yeah, they're going to come back anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what they think, is a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there should be a daily show, but that's another matter. They can't edit it the way they want it if it's a daily show like ours. Not with all the competitions and all that stuff, you know.
That's true.
Anyway, I had a look to see who was on the block, which has ruined Monday's episode. But Monday's a long way away, so...
Please. Then you're going to reveal it to me now?
Yeah.
I'm worried that it's Gary.
Who do you think it is?
Oh, who do I think it is? Mm-hmm. I'd love it to be Neda, but it just won't be.
It can't be Neda, she's immune.
What?
She's immune to jury.
Oh, fuck, of course she is. Well, can't they just fuck that twist over for this one?
He doesn't know what's going on. It's like my mum on the podcast, just whisper.
Who do I think it's going to be? I do think it's going to be Gary. I think it's going to be... Ica. Nah.
Ooh.
Can't be.
Ooh. You want to know?
It'd be a strong pairing if it was them two. That'd be a sad loss. Go on.
Gary.
Yeah.
Dre.
No. Gary and Dre. I was going to say Dre.
Racist. And you know who put Gary and Dre at? Neda.
Yeah.
So they've all just copied like sheep that they are.
She's leading that alliance.
I know.
Well,
so it was already preordained that they decided amongst themselves that's who they were going to put up. Now, Dre, I don't think is going to be that good in the veto, but Gary has got a good chance to win veto.
He's good at comps.
But then who would go up as a replace? Well, we don't know.
Gary won
but we don't know who HOH is, so we can't know who's going to go up as... We don't know who HOH is, do we?
No, but you won't know because there won't be an HOH at that point.
So how does that... The fuck does that work?
They have to nominate again?
Who replaces... I'm so confused. Hold on, think about it.
What have they done first?
Think about it. They've done nominations.
Noms.
But there's no... Hold on, that's not right, is it?
It's not even backwards.
No, it's
not. If it was backwards, someone just walk out immediately.
Yeah! You're right, hold on. Crap. This is how it normally goes. HOH, nominations, veto, eviction. So...
Well, we've done nominations.
So what's next?
Veto.
It's either veto or...
Veto.
If it's
Canada's veto.
Oh.
Maybe Canada are going to do the veto.
How though?
But then who's going to choose the...
Maybe Canada chooses the
HOH.
replacement nominee.
Maybe, but then how are they going to fit that in the
They're
time?
fucked backwards then, because it ain't backwards. You're right. Someone would just leave straight away if it was backwards. You'd be
You're
like,
gone.
You've been evicted.
Yeah, so they should have done a public vote to get someone out.
Yeah. Get someone out.
Get someone out. Oh,
I'm
you should have talked to us
confused.
before you done
I don't-
backwards
it's
week,
more
Canada.
like mishmash week, not backwards
Yes,
week.
we've got them fucked up the concept week.
It makes sense. I can't think, because if it's veto next, fine. Whoever wins veto, whatever. But then if they win, who goes up? Because we don't know who HOH is. So who goes up?
Maybe it's like the person with the next highest amount of nominations.
Could be. But then
What
what
if
would
it's a
happen
tie?
next? What would be the point of the HOH competition if they have it?
Oh yeah, there's no point in it
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I don't think you thought this through, people of Canada. Backwards week makes no fucking sense.
No.
But didn't she say go on the website to find out how backwards week works?
Oh yeah, she did actually.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, let's have a look. Should we pause
Should
it
we-
while we have a look?
okay.
We'll just check this out and we'll get back to you.
Just ignore everything we just said, and we're going to find out the facts and come back
And
to
download those emojis too.
you. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got this article up and it's called Backwards Week Explained. Thursday, nominations.
Thursday?
Monday, it's got them written out by
Okay,
day for some
yeah.
reason. POV.
Okay.
Wednesday, HOH.
What?
Thursday, eviction.
So it's not backwards. It's like. So how? What's
No,
the-
it is. That is
So
backwards
what
as
does
it
it
goes.
say about the HOH?
Let's have a look.
It makes no sense.
The BB Can Odyssey has hit a wrinkle in time, and this week will be played entirely in reverse.
No, already it's not.
One house guest will still be evicted in next week's live eviction,
So
just in a very different way.
Oh.
Here is how Backwards Week will play out. And they've even given us the dates of the
Are they
stuff which is going to happen.
The glittery toilet roll of doom into evict someone.
Let's hope so. They shipped it over from Elstree. Thursday, March the 30th.
So we've seen that one.
At the end of the live eviction,
Yeah.
show the house
Go on.
guests will find out that this shockwave will bend time and space,
Shockwaves through the house.
and that this week will start where a normal week would end, with an eviction. No, sorry, not with
No.
an eviction.
With
With two
nomination.
people on the block. Well, that's not where a normal week ends for a start.
This is stupid.
That
God.
means it's nomination time, and the House will decide the two nominees who will go up on the block. Okay.
Right.
Monday, April 3rd. Arissa...
This is like April Fool's Day, isn't it?
Hang on. Arissa will host a nomination ceremony
What?
in which she will reveal the House guest nominees. So it's like face to face. Like
Oh,
they're going to
when
get
Emma
told.
comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Through the clock or whatever.
Right.
Following the nomination ceremony, the House guests will play for the power of veto.
Right.
If the POV is used, the House will vote on the replacement nominee.
Oh, that's not good.
So the House votes.
Oh, that's not good, because then it's just what Neda fucking wants again.
How are they going to fit this in a show?
This is bullshit. Okay, then what?
Wednesday. In this episode, the final nominees will be named, and the House guests, minus the final two nominees and the outgoing HOH, will battle for the head of household.
What?
Okay?
So they'll be head of household for the next week?
Don't know, let's find out. Thursday, in the conclusion of Backwards Week, the HOH will cast the sole vote to evict
What?
at the live eviction. So the HOH decides who goes.
Oh my
Hang on.
God.
Canada has no say in this. I thought
Hold
there would be
on.
a public vote.
Hold on, that might be good. So whoever HOH decides who goes. Well, that's good, because... Well, okay, so Gary and Dre
So
are
if they're
on the
nominated,
block.
they can't play to be
No.
HOH.
So say Gary and Dre are on the block. If William is HOH, he
will-
can save Gary or Dre.
Well, he can't
Well,
do
he
that.
can't save both. If he's HOH, they decide who
Yeah,
goes.
no, but how's he going to decide between those two?
Yeah, that's true. All right, not him then. Say,
I hope not.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Lock in and get ready for
That
a
will-
ride through time.
Do you
they
know
say.
what, though? That will actually be exciting, seeing who the HOH gets rid of, I think. It depends who the HOH is, though. Fuck. That's not really backwards week. It's more like confusion week. Isn't it? It's not like
It
Valium
is.
week.
Yeah, Milky Way week or something.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad. That was enlightening.
Enlightening,
to
yeah.
read that. So...
I'm still trying to work out what's going to go on.
So I've got a couple of little bits, and you've still got your bit to do, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so my bits are... Stop looking at that now.
Sorry, I'm looking at what people are saying about it.
Fuck that. Fuck those people. We've got a podcast. So
It's our opinions that matter here, not yours.
So there's two funny things on other podcasts that I heard this week.
Mm-hmm.
I thought were worth mentioning. On your reality recaps, which is these two gay guys who do a podcast, they said, I just thought it was a really funny quote. They said, Cindy's like that annoying friend of a friend who comes along and you're like, oh really? You have to bring her with you. That just cracked me up for some reason, because Cindy is just so insignificant. She is like that. And then on Sister Speak, they were talking about when Gary did Ica's eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
And Sister Elmarie said she looked like Angry Birds.
That's true, actually. They do have a prominent eyebrow. The Angry Birds.
I was just falling about laughing when they said that. So shout out to those two podcasts. Both of those things really made me laugh this week. Right, let's do your section now, and then I'm going to mention...
It's time for our new regular feature for the second week. Gaz's BB Can Odyssey.
You need a theme tune.
There's no slideshow now, so hijack that one. So here's something that we were moaning about today.
No.
Moaning about us.
That doesn't sound like us.
Here's something that you won't see on BB UK, that you will see on Big Brother Canada.
Oh.
Overly sponsored tasks.
Just a bit.
Product placement being thrust down one's throat.
The product placement is actually out of hand now.
Is that epidemic levels? Is that the word? Or is it endemic?
No, epidemic. I don't mind it on a task. Like the Oreo thing, I think that was... Because it's so outlandish, it's actually funny.
I kind of hate that I bought a pack of Oreos today on the back of that.
It's but that thing, go and brush your teeth in between, that was just patronising on the breath smelling thing. And then this car thing was just...
It's so boring, wasn't it? It took up loads of time, and we didn't get to see someone tell Big Brother fuck off because of that.
We want to
maybe that's why someone told Big Brother to fuck off.
Yeah, we want to see the backstabbing. We don't want to see the car selling. We're not fucking used car salesmen.
I'm okay with the brick. I'm used to the brick. It's part of the furniture now. I was like, that's a tweet. But like, isn't that enough? Like,
on our
proudly furnished by the brick. We do have product placement now, don't we?
But all they do is just show the packet
casually,
on the
like,
side.
yeah.
It's like in Coronation Street now. What they do is like someone goes, "Oh, I'm going to Alton Towers next week," or "Oh,
really?
Yeah," or they go, "Oh, Simon's playing on his Nintendo DS," and it is still a bit. I know it's still a bit awkward, but it's still not as bad as on Canada. But on Big Brother, they don't even do that much. They just literally just show you the toothpaste on the side, don't they?
Yeah, but we have the opportunity to use those, like, library shots. They're always library shots, aren't they? But they say, like, 12:34, and there's, like, a packet of Crest on the side.
Or, like, someone's old sock or underpants.
Are they promoting socks?
No, but they just cut to weird things, don't they? Or, like, a bird in the garden eating a worm.
Yeah, but they're the good ones. You see less of them now because they want to put in, like, Aquafresh or
I don't mind, L'Oreal.
a bottle of mouthwash or whatever.
Yeah.
We did have...
What's that drink that they...
Zio! That's what I was going to say.
That's weird. That is weird.
On Channel 5's first year, it was heavily...
That,
and I had that Zio.
I didn't, because Danielle Lloyd was promoting it, and she's a racist cunt.
Was she?
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
I was complaining to Zia and her about it. I said, why have you got her promoting your stuff when she's a racist?
It was like drinking mouthwash.
It
was grim. It was like red and shiny. I think it had that shiny stuff that like Indian children have to mine out of the ground in it.
Oh my god. No wonder Daniel Lloyd was promoting it. And okay, it all makes sense now. Okay, yeah. Product placement. Come on, guys. Fair's fair. The product placement, we can deal with a bit, but you're pushing it now.
However, having said that, there is one type
That being said,
there is one type of BB Can product placement task that I quite like.
Oh, yeah.
It's the movie-sponsored task. We haven't had one of these for a while.
They did it on BBUS. Did they do it on Canada?
Yeah?
Okay.
What was that one?
Oh!
Indus.
I wanted to say detritus, but it's not that.
It's a weird word, what does it mean?
Divergent.
Divergent. The Divergent one, that was good. And then, hang on a minute, we did have a UK one. Do you remember when
watch a film? Or
we
something?
had the premiere of that horror film?
Oh yeah,
and they got to like watch it outside the door from. That was weird.
But
and all the celebrities walked through the house. Do you remember
No.
that? Katie Price like walked through the house. Channel 5's first series.
No.
And then like Aaron and like Faye or whoever got to like watch it from the top of the stairs, but it was outside like in Big Brother's car park.
Oh, okay. No, I've no recollection of that. But
That's
were
good.
they like, because on BBS they was like, oh my god, that was the best film I've ever seen. Well, surely we weren't like that.
I don't know actually.
I can't imagine Faye going, oh, that was brilliant. 'Cause
They
she
might have
could-
done.
She couldn't crack a smart fucking any fucking way. Miserable sour-faced cow.
But yeah, I would like to see another movie
Mm-hmm.
themed task in BB Can. It is quite fun.
Oh, it was last year, wasn't it? Show Me that they used to have. Was that on Canada?
The Canadian Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, because the head of house got to watch
Show Me
choice
for
of
a
their
week.
own. It was either a film or their own box set. That's good. That would be a nice release. If
What was
you're
that
in the
cowboy
house.
series they had on Show Me?
I don't know.
There's some cowboy series on there.
Yeah, true. That is a good thing to bring back.
Now here's something you don't see on Big Brother Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the old shopping list.
Hey, where do they get their food from?
Yeah.
They've got the storeroom, but I've never seen any food in it. Just see people sitting on the worktops.
Have you seen how many varieties of peanut butter they've got in that fucking pantry room, whatever they call it?
No.
About a bajillion. They've got like fucking loads of it all lined up. It's a product placement. I think it's Skippy.
Right. Other countries are mad for peanut butter. I don't think we're that into it over here. Are you?
I like it.
Actually, I do know other people who like it. I don't like it, but I'm not representative of it. But they have big jars of it, like fucking
Massive ones.
Yeah, we have like a little tiny little one that's about £4.
Yeah, but they don't. Do they get a shopping budget, or do they even order it? Or does Big Brother just give them what Big Brother thinks they need?
That would be interesting to know, actually. If you know that, can you let us know? Because I'd actually be interested to know that. Because with our food, it's just all got the labels taken off of it, hasn't it? It's just got like a... Well, it's
Yeah.
like the booze is like
been
just says
debranded.
vodka on it or whatever. But sometimes you can see. Sometimes it's like Tesco value something, and you can see...
It's
the-
always Tesco value.
I know, you can see the stripes or whatever. They don't even have those stripes anymore, but you know what I mean.
Also, because of that, like, I mean, I don't know about their alcohol. Obviously, the HOH always seems to get a bottle of something or other. But like, they're not as like mad about alcohol as we are.
No, they don't
Like,
have
there's never
parties
an
every
argument
night.
about alcohol apart
No.
from when Nikki was in there and someone drank her vodka.
Oh, yeah. She had vodka on her rider. Yeah, that's true. They don't seem to drink as much alcohol as we do. At all.
It was funny that it took a Brit going in there to cause a row about alcohol.
Damn right. I told you why they're not allowed alcohol on BBUS, because someone took a knife to someone and said, "What if
You said they weren't allowed knives.
what
I
if
didn't know
I
they weren't allowed
what if
alcohol.
I kill you? What if I kill all you?" Yeah, knives and alcohol.
What a boring show.
Yeah, or like even like say on launch night there, they give them like
Sparkling
one
water.
bottle of wine between 16.
Crap, that is, isn't it?
I know. Rubbish. Is that it for your Odyssey?
That's my Odyssey
You
for
should
this
end it
week.
with the theme tune again.
Gaz's BB Odyssey.
Nice.
They were crap this week.
Yeah, they weren't. They were wonderful. So, yeah, did you enjoy Big Brother Canada this week?
I actually did have a really good time watching this week. I thought it was fun.
That most recent episode pissed me off, though.
Yeah, but we knew Cass was
I
going.
know. Oh, well, I didn't care about her going, but it's just the way they do those cliffhangers that gets on my nerves. Anyway, here's a shout out, briefly. Matthew Pagazzani, Being Loud, Ross RK, Molly, Bad Monkey, and Mario. Thanks to your retweets and all your love hearts and everything. Oh, and Arissa, obviously. No, we do really appreciate it, don't we, Gaz?
Yeah.
Have you started being nice to my listeners yet?
No.
I mean, our listeners. No, it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah. And if you
He's
gave
fucked
us
off.
a retweet, you might have got a mention as well. So give us a retweet, you tight cunts.
Hey. No, it's true. Follow me on Twitter, light up VM.
Follow me on Twitter, BB_superfan.
Some people have been buying my book, you know, First Aid Kit Girl. I'm getting about between £5 and £10 for my book a month, which may not sound like much, but better than
It's a meal, isn't it?
better than a smack in the face. What else? iTunes, just retweets and hearts is the main thing. Spreaker.
And we're going to immediately start developing the BB on Blast emojis. Look out for them next week.
Well, how's the t-shirt line going?
I'm just sourcing the t-shirts. All those tweets are coming in. High demand. Keep them coming, guys.
And what else? I think that's it. If you've got any feedback, email bbonblastpod@gmail.com, but I'm not reading out, all right? Thanks a lot.
Bye.